What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and this is probably another hilarious tale in wokeness run amok, insane, just going over the top. Now it appears that Xbox will force gamers to power down their consoles in order to fight climate change, touting the quote first carbon-aware console. Now, I don't know if you know this, but when you buy a game console, you pay hundreds of dollars, $500, $600, $700, if you can actually find them. And in the modern day, you don't even own the software that you buy. If you use words that your games don't like, they will ban you for life. They will take your console, or they will take your accounts. They will not refund your money. And now we're getting into this with the Xbox console. Now, we know that Microsoft is exceedingly woke. We also know that they are not yet broke. However, this is yet another move in just massive corporate misstep for things that gamers just don't care about or want. And you know who does care about gamers? Meta PCs. Just a quick reminder, they set up this nice page for me where I could pick like a good, better, best, and ultimate package. If you're looking for ideas for a new computer, Meta PCs is the computer that I use, and promo code The Quartering will save you a bunch of money on their website. You can still build your own desktops. You can still do laptops. You can do lease to own and financing, stuff of that nature. So check them out with the link in the description below. This article via Blaze Media, Xbox will force gamers to power down to fight climate change, touting the first carbon-aware console. Some of the comments, hello, Xbox, can I own the product I paid for? It's just going to switch to a default power setting to completely off instead of standby. It's not that big a deal. Well, it is a big deal because when you have updates that come through, like in the era of, updates, when I was younger, a patch for a video game might be 75 megabytes. And even if you didn't have ultra fast internet, you could pretty much get the patch for the game in a few minutes. Go take a leak, get a new fresh can of Mountain Dew and some Cool Ranch Doritos. And then by then the game would be ready to go. The reason you leave your stuff in standby mode is because these updates are coming out constantly and are massive in size, are many gigabytes. Call of Duty, I feel like, has had updates that are like 40 or 50 or 60 gigabytes. Okay. As somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to game, I'm hoping in 2023 I have a little bit more time. But, the idea that like this has happened to me because, I have Starlink and everyone makes fun of me for having Starlink, but it's the best option I have where I live. But sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm going to play, like my brother-in-law will call me and say, hey, do you want to play some Warzone? I only really play Warzone with him, but it's my brother. It's a good way to like get along or whatever. I'm not very good, but I'm not terrible either. And I'll like say, yeah, sure. I'll come up to my computer, open up Battle.net, and say, oh, look at that. 40 gigabyte upload, can't play tonight. Well, inside the article, it says, Microsoft is now planning to issue a one-time update that will switch the Xbox Series X and S consoles over to shutdown energy saving with the option to switch back to sleep instant on. There is also a new active hour setting in the way that will offer the convenience of an instant on and sometime off for the energy savings. Now, is this the end of the world? Yes. Look at that. Hashtag free the quartering is trending. Let's go. Keep it going. I put out a video earlier today about about Elon clearly siding with alleged grifter Eliza Blue. Let's get that hashtag going better. Let's get thousands and thousands of tweets under that hashtag. But I digress. It's not that big a deal until I want to play the game that I actually want to play. Now, the idea that, look, you have to manually go back in and set that on. Well, is anyone going to notice that the first time? No. So what's going to happen is you're going to go to your Xbox, and Xbox has made the decision for you, by the way, on the hardware that you bought when and when you cannot have it on. This is absolutely a big deal. Are you kidding me? It's right up there with the electric company turning down your thermostats, which they do in some states, by the way. People foolishly sign up for the $10 savings per month, and then they're like, oh crap, I can't run my air conditioning. I don't have control of it. I gave control of it up to the corporations. Yes, you can go and you can log back in and you could turn your own product back on. But did you agree to this when you bought an Xbox? By the way, just so everyone knows, I am an Xbox fan. I have both an Xbox and a PS5. And the sad thing is, as I'm sitting here right now saying this, I don't know where they are. I think I moved them. They were one of the last things I moved. I need to find them. They're undoubtedly in requirement of massive amounts of updates. I like PlayStation. I like Xbox. I think Xbox, with their Game Pass, offers an extremely high value. But I'm not going to get into the console wars thing. But, because anyway, the PC is better than both of them. But, imagine buying a computer. Imagine if Meta PCs, I guarantee you Meta PCs, promo code the quartering would never do that. Check out some of these builds I put together for you. Meta PCs would never do that. But like they just log in and they're like, we wanted to do a press release about how much we care about the environment, so we just disabled your performance mode on your computer. You can re-enable it when you want, if you want. But for now, we're just going to disable your high performance mode. And if you notice, you notice. If you saw the article for the 2 minutes it was on a news website, you'll notice. But otherwise, you're just going to not get the convenience of having high performance. Like that would never fly. Just because they give you the option in this case to re-enable it is baloney, because hundreds of thousands of people won't even know it happened. They're going to go back to their Xbox console and they're going to say, oh, I have a few minutes of time to play Gears of War, or I want to go in and, I'm going to play some Call of Duty or something. They're going to turn it on, expecting all of the updates to be up to date, because they put the thing in standby mode for this exact reason. And they're going to see that, oopsie doopsie poopsie, you have 200 gigabytes in updates. You have an Xbox update, you have two Xbox updates, and then you have a Warzone update and a Call of Duty update. Guess what? You're not playing tonight because you don't have a fiber connection. But we got to tweet about it. Xbox becomes first carbon-aware console, but not everyone is happy. What do you mean? Who would be happy about this? Xbox is working to reduce our environmental impact to help us reach Microsoft's goal. Not my goal. I bought your console. I don't have a carbon goal. Okay? I recycle. I burn my boxes. That's my carbon goal. Starting today, Xbox insiders will notice that their Xbox Series X and X consoles automatically update to shut down energy-saving power option Xbox Wire wrote. This one-time update to your power, I like how they say one time, until they want to do another social justice initiative. Now, they say that this update will allow you to continue to receive updates. This says, this one-time update to your power settings will reduce your power consumption while your console is off and will not affect performance, gameplay, or your abilities, or your console's ability to receive overnight updates to system games and apps. Okay, great. Great. Still don't want you going in and changing my power settings. Still don't want you going and changing my power settings. The decision was most likely made on one of the company's private executive jets, video producer and podcast Lauren Chen said. Senator Ted Cruz tweeted, first gas stoves, then your coffee. Now they're coming for your Xbox. Young America's Foundation tweeted, lol, the woke brigade is after video games, all in the name of climate change. They want your weapons, they want your gas stoves, and now they want your Xbox. Conservative journalist John Ziegler commented, could this be what finally makes some young people realize the negative real-world impact of, well, I care about the climate. But I don't think, Chris Buskirk says, you'll own nothing and love it. Deciding what to do with my so-called free time gave me anxiety. But now that Microsoft-owned OpenAI orders my days, I'm worry-free. Microsoft did invest a bunch of money. So at any time, Xbox can send the whims of their social justice stuff upon their customers. Is it, at the end of the day, a massive deal? No, but that's how they get you used to these things, right? First, it's a one-time update. Then it's this is just an emergency update or a patch to the update. And then they'll say, well, actually, we're going to detune your Xbox when you're using it because we want to save energy. We're not paying for the energy. We didn't pay for the console. We took your money for the console, but we're going to make changes to it so we can do press releases. Just another win for PC gaming. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe below if you haven't yet. And we'll talk to you again real soon.